What's up, folks, and welcome back to my channel. On this particular video, I'm going to try and do a continuation of my first experience with Horizon Call of the Mountain on the PlayStation VR 2. If you recall that video, if you watched it, you liked it, I appreciate that. All these videos you watch, I truly appreciate that. Particular setup is quite different to that of what I'm used to with the Meta Quest. I mean, it has haptics in the headset. My reaction was like, oh yeah, this is amazing, because it truly was. So we're gonna just kind of continue, because I feel like I didn't really give you a chance to show you how I actually play the game. This is it, Horizon Call of the Mountain, and we're gonna go to a new game, and I guess we'll go ahead and just play through the whole thing again. You know, from somebody who's actually played through and beaten the game. This is my second, I guess, filmed reaction.
There'll be machines ahead.
In a very similar state to last time, I might add. If you feel me, if you know, you know.
So he drowns.
So yeah, this is still pretty amazing, I must say.
Kavad.
There. Can't walk in the light, can't see in the light, right?
We should have staked him out and left him for the Glint Hawks. Damn Shadow Karja.
Several years in the military and she still believes in justice.
Will you sit your patronizing ass down and paddle?
Alright, that's fine.
If he runs?
Where to?
You feel like the thump, like the haptics feel very realistic, and that's the thing that's
where we're taking.
That
Dawn's grasp.
The headset haptics.
Is this a prisoner exchange?
That's pretty soft. That's pretty cool too.
There are machines out here.
Yep. Still quite an
Mr.
experience,
Rod's
I
giving you a
must say.
chance. We won't make it back to Dawn's grasp alive. You can toss him about a pardon. So
I have turned off the
take your
subtitles
chances with us, or
I was used to playing the regular game with the subtitles. It goes to Rumble. Yeah, there it goes. That's still cool though. That's still cool. That is still cool. Yeah. But
Alright, I think we're clear.
yeah, I was used to the subtitles from the main game. This VR, that kind of throws off the immersion a little bit.
So Sun King of Oz.
Gotta kind of vibe with it. Pick it up as you go, play it again, pick it up, you know, if you didn't get it the first time.
I asked you a question.
This whole valley's been filling with machines.
the sun brought us Edom and Shadow to find out why.
Me?
You and Murad have lost your minds.
Hey, you can't blame Murad.
What's that Tomek doing?
It's dope. You can feel the vibrations like in your hands and in your head. Tracking still has some ways to go, but yeah, that's quite something. That just, yeah, you feeling it like that, that's some different stuff. That just hits different. It truly does hit different. And for it to look this clear, the graphics on the Quest don't look like this, dude. They don't look anywhere near realistic like this, bro.
When we get there.
Famous Murad.
This got my heart racing. Like, this is
If there were
some
reinforcements coming, we wouldn't have been sent to drag this murdering stain out of prison. How they can offer him a pardon?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how they can offer me a pardon. Just wait and see. I'm gonna show you how I get out.
Watch your not a chance.
I'm gonna show you how we really play these VR games, and we like used to the sweating and stuff. We on a different time, right? On a different movement and vibe. It's like not quite the same. Ooh.
And you better hope we can deal with it.
No, you can. I respect that. You definitely can. You can handle yourself. I with you. I do. Damn, this rumble and the hitting the wood, man. You can feel the wood, dude.
Keep quiet.
This is still so intense.
Don't let them see us. I'll go to every dawn ceremony. Just don't let them see us.
Save us. It's not like you've never seen a machine before, Kavad. Just keep us to the left, away from them.
That's the ignorant one right there. That's the ignorant one. Oh. Yep. My heart is pounding for real, bro. Oh. Oh, with the precision! Ah! With the precision! See, that's the time. That right there is a display of the true VR sweat. Where she just demonstrated, even though this is like part of the little story, it's on rails, so to speak. It's not a real player playing the game, but that's a true definition of a sweat when we play these VR games. For the people who know, you know. But my Echo VR crew, my original Population 1 crew, if you know exactly what I mean. This stuff is still intense, dude, though.
What was that?
Still intense. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's a snap maw.
Get to the dock.
And you feel it, like, in your head and hands and everything, man.
We're not gonna make it.
We have
The
to.
audio, dude.
I'm not dying for a shadow carjack.
This is still truly something. Okay, so this is kind of where we left off in the last video. So I'm about to show you how, a typical VR vet plays these types of games. Ooh. We swimming, y'all. We swimming. And then the climbing. Alright, so this is how I climb. I'm about to try that. I'm gonna do the whole movement tutorial.
I'll get to you.
So we'll play. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The first playthrough, I completely forgot about this guy. I didn't know who this dude was. I really did. My mind, I was just like somewhere else. I'm like,
Look at me next.
who was that? That was the guy in the boat. I know that now. Alright. And then we're gonna, ooh, feel that, yep, feel that one.
Get off this talk.
Yeah, gotta respect my boundary. Can't get too loose now. I don't got my bow yet, so I gotta get my bow. Climbing, and this game is it's a lot of climbing, and it does get kind of exhausting. I mean, I feel like it's split down the middle as far as people preferring it being linear like it is, as opposed to being more like open world, like actual flat like Forbidden West and Zero Dawn are.
I'm on bright dawn.
I mean, I feel, can I shoot y'all when I still have them? They're good, so I shouldn't do that.
I'll make a break for it.
Yeah, they cool. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna keep climbing. I kind of would have preferred it to be a little bit more open world-ish. The climbing to me,
Shadow carjack.
oh shit.
You can run, but I will find you.
Alright,
I'm not trying to run. Hey!
this looks like some Lion King-ish to
The
me.
soldier from the boat is alive.
This over here, like some King to the left and that ish. I'm getting that vibe. But yeah, I would have preferred it to be a little bit more open world, me personally, but I understand why they did it like this. It makes more sense. So the bow, reach over right shoulder to grab,
Some good luck.
to stow. This is kind of the typical like VR gestures and behavior. I guess they're trying to teach me how to do the arrows, which I already know, and there I go effing up some stuff. That's my fault. And to stow it, you do that. So yeah, it's either or. You want it on that side, I want it on this side because that feels more comfortable to me. Physics of this is quite neat, I must say. And then they do have targets that you can find. I have not been able to find all. Can I shoot at them? I'm just curious. I don't think they'll let me do it. Hold on. Ooh, they did! I didn't know you could do that. Ah, that is so cool. Oh, that is awesome. I didn't know you could do that. I'll be doing that in the main game. I don't know why. I guess I'm like a collector. I like collecting stuff when I play games like these RPGs or whatever you want to call it, like the Zero Dawn. I had that on the PS Now or something on PlayStation 4. I'm like, well, I don't know what this is. Let me check it out, and then I just fell in love with it. So yeah, you can collect stuff. I love games you can collect things and you can shoot things like this. I'm trying to be more conservative.
Yeah.
Stole the bow. Oh, there go another one.
You're on,
Yeah,
lady.
yeah.
Beg your pardon if I get the Don's
Oh,
grasp.
there go one way over
How
there
can
too.
forgive the shadow of Edom just like that? Must be a
Dang.
catch.
4 of 12. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been able to find all of them, but each one I see, I guess the compulsiveness in me makes me want to shoot at it. But yeah, I understand why it's linear and everything like that. It makes sense. The haptics, man, are so neat with this. They're so neat. And the graphics are beautiful. You can feel stuff. It feels very different.
Guard post.
So, you just have little knickknacks and little things here that you can play with. Food like that. And something else I must say, I'm very glad. Because this is something that, you know, I guess VR vets can appreciate, especially ones of my age. But I do appreciate that instead of having to actually reach all the way down physically to grab the apple, I can just pull with my trigger and it picks it up for me. Fake eat it, yum yum yum, gives me health when I'm low. You know, that's a typical kind of VR thinking. And we also like the physics here. The physics here are also quite nice because that feels pretty authentic. That's pretty authentic. It sounds quite. That's pretty dope. Okay. I didn't take the time to actually do these things in my first playthrough, but I do like to literally loot stuff. Like, if this was a regular flat game, I would be doing the same thing. Just looking pretty much
Another target down.
anywhere that I can like find loot or whatever. You know, just to see. You know, I don't want to miss anything.
How do I get to Don's grasp from here?
Display objects. Okay, I got that.
Climb up the
Press
side of
the
that tower.
triangle button on your left. I'm sure you can customize it if you want to change it another way. I kind of prefer it this way. They do have comfort options. Keep in mind, this type of movement, if you never played VR, you might be prone to some motion sickness. So please take it slow because it can hit quite differently if you're not used to it. And even after, like if you play for a specific amount of time, you know, going back to reality may feel a little differently. So you must be careful when getting into this, I must say. You know, stay healthy. Physics. Physics, bro.
Anyone out here?
There's a target. I would like to hit it. Oh, that was way off. That was way off, dude. Alright, is that tracking? Okay. So, another element I like in games such as these is, say I'm lost. There's a button to kind of press and highlight which way to go. And this game is a lot of climbing. Okay. And, you know, VR is a pretty physical situation.
Mine's home.
So, you gotta kind of be ready for quite some movement. Okay, so that did something. Key. And inventory. Key. Pull a key. Put the key in. Unlock the door. All the way. Movement.
This looks like a refugee camp. Where they running from?
Physics, bro. The physics are quite neat, I must say. Pretty neat. And again, we're just looking for anything as of use, like maybe some loot or something. Oh, that kind of scared me. That's just some other stuff. Bags, man, because I will F them up, dude. I am not afraid of them things. Trust me. Alright, so we're going to do some investigative stuff because obviously we can go this way. And this is kind of the finger painting situation. So I'm just going to do something real quick that I like to do that I've done. We're going to do this real quick for the one time. Alright. There you go, visibility, yeah. No, that's it. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. We got some special symbols going on that look totally inappropriate now that I look at it. That is so common. Y'all know the name of the channel. If you're watching, I really do appreciate you. Reggie Plays VR. That's comical. That was just something. We're checking everywhere for loot. We be looking, make sure we don't miss not a thing. This is how it's supposed to be. Alright, so again, these are the arenas, right?
Watcher.
And you can't walk straight, you can only strafe left to right.
Machine down.
At some point it does open up just a tad. And I really do wish you can slow it down kind of to highlight the areas that you must hit. Kind of like in the main game, but you don't have like the combat where you can like physically attack like she can. Which, you know, would have been nice, but you can slow it down, which is cool. Kind of see his weak spots. Kind of do the, you know, bob and weave on them, because they, you know, we get ignorant out here. We get ignorant, alright. That hurt him, for sure. Oh, he wasn't ready for that dodge. He wasn't ready for that dodge. I am not scared of these things, bro. When I play the Forbidden West, I'll be messing these suckers up, okay? So I also let them know that was terrible. I don't know what that was right there. But, yeah. So once you defeat him, you can now walk how you expect to walk. So for the VR vets out there, for the people who are really into immersion, unfortunately, how do I pick you up? There we go. I have to kind of get down a little bit lower for that. You grab it, you let go, it goes to your little collection area, wherever that is. And I don't think I really took much, if any, damage. But this is just showing how this is your health. I already kind of know that, so we're going to press what we must press to continue. Get the little apple, just eat it just in case. It heals. The sparkle thing, of course, you must go to it. Grab it, it got some stuff. So it's just giving you a blueprint. You're going to go to like a little crafting bench once you kind of progress in the story. And you're going to be able to craft things, you know, I guess to kind of give the feel of something you would expect in the main. Like in Forbidden West or Zero Dawn. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm not. So yeah, another thing that I did kind of notice, and I really don't know if I should get too deep in this, but also for VR vets, you can see quite a few things. But yeah, you can, I guess you can't interact with quite a few things, but there are several things you can see that you cannot interact with. Like, you can't go into this house, you can't go too deep into certain areas. So
I haven't fought one of those for a while.
it's linear, which, you know, even if you did get a little confused, obviously you're gonna go here and climb. You can't go touch anything here, you know, in the main game you kind of expect to be able to do that. So I don't want to be too critical, but it's just kind of the facts with it. But despite the flaws such as that, for somebody who's probably headed a little too far into the VR's potential future, it's still an amazing game, I would say. And we're going to continue to highlight that particular emphasis of it being an amazing game. Because it is. It truly is. It's a lot of climbing, which can be tiring, because like I said, you got to, you know, be ready to move in games like this.
It's on fire.
The rumble, bro. Oh, the rumble. That's awesome.
I better get over there. See if anyone's still alive.
That bitch gonna come knock me out. Look at her. Ooh. Alright.
Damn shadow card ya.